Hey everybody, it's your boy Brickhouse here on a Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. And not to say that I'm surprised, but ESPN, they just keep sinking lower and lower and lower and lower. Now, we all know ESPN likes to pander, and we know they're completely woke. The few people that have left ESPN, like the Charlie Arnolds and the Sage Steels, good for them for getting out of the cesspool that is ESPN. Which, by the way, for those of you that don't know, ESPN is owned by Disney. So, surprise. But over the weekend on ESPN Plus, there has been a new, series, 5-part special, whatever you want to call it, released by Ibram X Kendi, who, and this is in this article, a notorious racial grievance pimp whose crackpot theory that the best way to combat racism is more racism, which, by the way, has spread post-Obama America. And, corporations, HR departments, whatever, they're guilty of it themselves with DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion standards. But let's just jump into this, shall we? ESPN likens athletes to slaves, with multi-million-dollar contracts being the new chains. It's a 5-part series called Skin in the Game. And the series delves into the challenges racism in the sports world, and will reveal how pervasive racism is in sports while challenging the thoughts and systems of various governing bodies. The Disney-owned network's press release reads, Episode 1, Power to the Players, which focuses on professional athletes using public platforms to evangelize for the new quote-unquote woke religion. Kendi sits down with journalist Howard Bryant and Olympian hammer thrower Gwendolyn Berry, who likened multi-million-dollar contracts to human bondage. Hold the phone. When an athlete signs a contract to play in a sport, he or she does that of her or his own free will. Not to mention the fact people of all races, creeds, and colors sign contracts to play said sports, whether it's hockey, baseball, basketball, football. Hell, I just found out about professional pickleball. So to state that an individual signing a multi-million-dollar contract to play sports is like human bondage is just completely, utterly insane. And I'm not the only one to say that, because Clay Travis, founder of Outkick, and Outkick the Coverage, brought attention to the silly premise when he shared a clip of the episode to X, formerly known as Twitter.
The contracts, are the new slave chains, right? So, you have to sign this contract and sign this document and sign this document. It's like you're binded to this. And then if you break that, that's your livelihood, that's your life. So we the new slaves. Athletes are literally the new slaves because we need this. Our families, our friends depend on this contract to eat.
Yeah.
Okay. First coming out of the gate, making tens of millions of dollars, and I'm a slave. Spare me. This is the best one here. Thank you, Dre Baldwin. Slaves, forced labor, not paid, can't leave even if they want to. Pro athletes, voluntary employment, top 1% paid, can't quit, retire even while under contract. Boom. There you go. I like this comment here. I must have missed the part of the history books where slaves were free agents and made millions of dollars to voluntarily play a game. Thank you, Clay Travis. In 2017, ESPN was forced to apologize for a segment about a fantasy football auction draft after complaints that it was like a slave auction. Oh my gosh, we are such a weak society. An auction draft is not like a slave auction. Just saying. It's not even close. Through Dr. Kendi's analysis, athlete profiles, and robust roundtable discussions with athletes, academics, and journalists, each episode dives deeply into the history, statistics, and notable moments behind the racist norms we accept today. Okay. In the 5 episodes, Kendi examines such topics as race norming, the practice of adjusting aptitude scores based on race or ethnicity, and its use in professional sports, the lack of diversity in sports media, and how it impacts the coverage of athletes of color, and how Latino baseball players are bringing their cultures to America's pastime while juggling the pressure to assimilate, according to the network's news release. You know, I remember not all that long ago when ESPN was just about like covering sports. But somewhere along the way, they decided to take a left turn at Albuquerque and got into the social justice business. And essentially has been affected by what some people call Elon Musk, the woke mind virus. I'll just say this. If you have ESPN Plus, you want to check out the 5-part series, check it out for yourselves. I don't have ESPN Plus, so I don't plan on checking this thing out. But it's just ludicrous to say that an individual entering into a contract with a sports franchise to play a sport is akin to human bondage. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. I'd be interested to see what any of you think of this comparison in this series. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video out there with your friends and family. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos becoming live here on YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.